My name is Marcus Sedgwick and I'm a writer. The books I write are historical fiction in some ways, but there's usually an element, most of them have had some element of fantasy in there as well, maybe a small magical element as well. Do you know, looking back over my writing career to date, I think a lot of it feels like chance and accident, and even the way I sort of got into writing feels like a chance series of steps. But actually, you know, on the other hand, you kind of look back and you think, well, maybe here I chose to do that because that interested me more, and I avoided doing that because I didn't want to do that. And so maybe there is a bit more of a logical pattern. Having said that, I just know when I was young, and when I went to university, I was hugely intimidated by those people who'd always known what they wanted to do since they were little kids, and they'd done the right O-levels and the right A-levels and gone to university to do the right degree to go and be whatever it was they wanted to be. And I found that terrifying and intimidating because I thought, I don't know how to live like that, and I don't know how I will ever decide on what I want to do. But when I left university, I started to really begin to think about what I wanted to do, and to my horror, I couldn't get a job doing, I had a degree, but I couldn't get a job doing anything at all. But really the final catalyst in my career was accidentally, and I say accidentally, getting a job in a bookshop. And it wasn't just any bookshop, it was specifically a children's bookshop. When I was working in the children's bookshop, it was actually, there was a kind of one positive side to it and one negative side to it. And the positive side was a very inspiring thing of discovering contemporary children's writers like Philip Pullman was starting to become very well known. Then I was, reading really high quality books from people like him and finding that very inspiring and thinking, wouldn't it be great to do something like that? And the negative side to it was reading an awful lot of books that had been published and were selling that I thought, quite honestly, were dreadful. And I thought, well, at least maybe I can do just one tiny little bit better than that. And it was both of those two things together that made me think, actually, perhaps I could go and try it.